Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. White, you are so hardworking.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Please walk slowly.
Thank you.
Come on again.
See you.
Oh,
Bye.
See ya. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at one of my favorite topics. It's Taiwanese versus American pleasantry phrases. As an American living in Taiwan, I've heard many people say really interesting phrases in English. And before I started learning Mandarin, I had no idea what they were talking about. Today, we're going to talk about Taiwanese pleasantries that do not translate into English. What we need to do is think about the complete meaning of the phrase and then try to figure out a way to say it in English that makes sense. In this lesson, I've prepared 3 common Mandarin pleasantries and I'll help you learn how to say them in English. Let's get started. So in this situation, Dr. White is totally confused because he doesn't know about the Mandarin phrase 辛苦了，请慢走. So when he hears this phrase, he might be thinking, wait, why do I need to walk slowly? I want to walk fast. So we need to look at the meaning of this phrase and figure out the best way to say that in English. Pleasantry phrase number 1, 辛苦了 is not you are hardworking. Okay, so a lot of people will think 辛苦了可以直翻成 you are hardworking. But to be honest, I hear this phrase a lot in Taiwan, and of course I always say, oh, thank you, or no, of course not. However, Americans don't usually say you are hardworking. Instead, we like to thank people for their hard work. So situation 1 is you encounter a delivery driver or a pizza delivery person, and all you need to say is, thanks a lot, or I appreciate it. Situation 2, in a business setting, you can say, thanks for all your hard work, or I appreciate your effort. So this is the way American and Taiwanese culture is a little bit different. The way Taiwanese people and Americans respond to this phrase is also really different. A Taiwanese might say, 不会,小事啦, or directly translated into English, they might say, no, I'm not good, no, it's fine. But as a native English speaker, the best way to respond to this situation would be to say, thank you so much. To be honest, Americans are not very humble, and we like to be appreciated for the work we do, so. Situation number 3, when a boss is thanking his employees for a job well done, there are 3 parts to this phrase that he will say. Step 1, give praise. So you can say, great job, or well done everyone, you're doing a great job. Step number 2 is thanking. I appreciate your hard work, your effort, I appreciate your contribution. And step 3 is to encourage them. Keep it up, keep up the good work. That was awesome. So for example, you could say something like, everyone did an amazing job. Thank you for all your hard work, and I can't wait for our next project together. So situation 4, if your friends had a rough day, there's also a 3-step phrase that you can say to encourage them. The first one is to show compassion. The second one is to encourage them, and the third is to give blessings. So let's take a look. The first one, compassion. You must have had a hard day. You must have had a rough day. That must be really hard. That must be a really hard time for you. Step number 2, encourage. Hang in there. I'm rooting for you. You've got this. And step number 3, send a blessing. I hope things get well soon. I hope things turn around for you, or I hope everything goes in your favor. So an example of this would be like, I can't imagine what you must be feeling, but you've got this. I'm sure you'll figure out a solution soon. Another example would be, that sounds really tough, and I wish there was a way I could help, but I know you have the strength to get through this. Pleasantry phrase number 2. 请慢走, 不是 please walk slowly, no. So when someone is leaving and you say please walk slowly, you have to think about you're telling them to be careful, right? So to a native English speaker, that might result in someone laughing at you if you say please walk slowly. 不是啊，我现在就很急啊，我需要快一点啊. To avoid making this mistake, it would be better to say stay safe. Here are some other great examples of what you can say. Number 1, come again soon. Be careful on your way home. Number 2, Drive slowly. I can't wait for next time. Number 3, have a safe trip home. Take care. Number 4, thanks for coming. Text me when you get home. In my experience, I feel like close friends usually text each other when they get home to say that they're safe, and a text might read something like, hey, just got home, I had fun, thanks for tonight. Or thanks for everything, see you soon. Or maybe I'm home, see you next week. Pleasantry phrase number 3. 请問你方便嗎 is not are you convenient? When you're asking someone a certain date, time, or place works for them, or if it's convenient for them, asking are you convenient is not the best way to do this. Convenient is usually used to describe things such as like microwavable dinners or sending packages through 7-Eleven. If we use the word convenient, we can ask about a specific time or date, like is 3 o'clock convenient for you? Here are some other examples. What time works for you? Asking a question. What time would be convenient for you? When is the best time for you? When are you free? When are you available? Is that cool with you? Or is that okay with you? If you're asking about a specific time, this is what you can say. What time works for you? Would 2:30 be convenient for you? Are you available at 2:30? Remember, when you're asking someone, are you available? You should always, always, always add on and then a time, on a weekday, on a time. Otherwise, someone might get the impression that you're asking them if they're single or not, so be careful. Number 4, do you mind if we meet at blah, 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 and you add a time. Now, how do you respond if you want to ask, do you have free time? You can say, I'm free anytime. Or you can say, I'm available from 2 to 4. Or you can say, I'm good with whatever. Now, how do you politely say no or you don't want to? You can say, I'm in the middle of something right now. Or, sorry, but I can't make it at that time. I'd love to, but my schedule is packed. Can I take a rain check? Now, if you're really, really busy, and you don't really know a time, you can say something like, unfortunately, I'm busy at that time. Would this time be okay? But it's really important to remember that when you're speaking to Americans, you have to be as clear and as honest as possible. When I first started learning Mandarin, I didn't realize that the way that Americans and Taiwanese respond to requests is actually really different. For example, would you like to get dinner together after work? If this question is directed at an American, the person might say, not tonight, I need to catch up on my sleep. This clearly tells the person that I'm busy tonight. But a Taiwanese might feel bad about rejecting you, so they might say, 我的摩托车好像有点坏了，我可能没办法去. At this point, Americans will try to help you solve the problem because they don't understand that you're saying no. So they might say, no problem, I can give you a ride. It's important to remember that when speaking to native speakers, we really don't mind if you say no directly and then explain why. And if the situation is flipped, if someone directly tells you they don't want to do something, it is not personal. It's okay. Maybe they have something else going on. Don't feel like they're rejecting you or your friendship. There's always next time. Now it's your turn. Please rewind and pause, and after each sentence, practice on your own. Don't forget to check out the transcription sheet for your practice exercises. Good luck. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.